Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is how I make money flipping Pokemon cards. This is a step-by-step process. And I picked out 11 Pokemon cards that I'm picking up off of eBay or card shows, trades, grabbing them from packs. There comes a point in time in life when your wife says like, hey, you can't get any more Pokemon cards until you sell some of your collection of cards you have. Clefairy and this is one I said from the beginning, is one that I particularly like a lot. So I picked mine up for $28. I sent in offers for all these. Obviously you want to get, it's somebody that I trust they pulled it themselves and they put it straight in the sleeve and they have great condition cards. So yeah, I would just come over here and send him an offer because he takes offers. And the other thing that I love doing is this is why I am picking up Clefairy. If you just type in Clefairy right here, perfect order, and you can see it was trending up right here, down to $30 right now. The great thing about this, there's not a lot of graded ones of these out here right now, and so you can kind of get an estimate of what you could get with it being graded. And I use price charting, and this is fairly accurate for me. And so this is everything I do. I did all the research for this card. It's super cheap. Just try one card and see what you think about it. And but in a PSA 10, I think, and I only go with BGS, so this is a low estimate in my opinion. And obviously BGS Black Label, I mean, you can gem mint and do fairly well with it, but this is a huge return on investment, and that's how I do it, guys. I am retired right now, and I just do this as a hobby for fun, but I started making some really good money on it, and I got Charizards. My wife pulled a Charizard, I pulled a Charizard from Phantasmal Flames that are going up. Hopefully you guys can get lucky as well and just continue to buy into the hobby. A couple other cards I never thought I would be able to pick up that are a couple $100 that we're gonna clean and try to get sent back. But I'm telling you, just rinse and repeat on this process. So that's a free one for you guys that it's super cheap right now. And then I'm picking up as many as these as I can find, and it's the Meowths. They're so cheap right now. Not only is it one of my favorite cards from the Phantasmal Flames, but I have multiple copies of them. And it's one, if you're trying to grow, at some point in your life, you're going to have to sell some cards because maybe you have cancer, maybe you go through divorce, and then you lose everything. And and you have to sell your stuff to get back some value. So this is what I'm actively collecting. I've pulled 4 or 5 of these. I just picked up one of these. I'm trying to get one in a black label. I'm trying to get 2 for a black label. One I can either trade or sell here. But if you guys want to know how to build up an eBay account, because you can't just list things and expect people to buy it. I built up my wife's, I built up mine, so we have something to go off of. But the reason I love the Meowth right here is this thing is going, it's so cheap right now. And if you can get a PSA 10 one, it's a risk, but it's a low investment. I think that you're going to miss on most of these cards, to be honest with you. I would say probably, I think it's like 50-50 chance, honestly, which is, unless some people say it's gambling, I think it's better than gambling, in my opinion. I think I can just stay on collector, but price charting gives you other things to look at as well. So like price charting and collector. But those are 2 cheap cards that you can pick up. Now, one that I think, if you get your tax return money and you are looking for a bigger investment, you guys know how much I love the Charizard 125 Phantasmal Flames. This I would not pick up from eBay unless you know the guy and you've bought from them before and they're like, yeah, and they know how to look at a card and be like, yeah, this is a good one right here. But this one's going on bid right here for $25,000. Like I said, black labels where we go. You can still get one if it's gem mint, But check this out, guys. So I sent 2 of those in for grading, and I'm waiting. I got probably about another 2 or 3 weeks before it comes back. Let's see. We want to do Charizard 125. We want to do Black Label. Let's do Black Label. And $47,600. These are real numbers from buyers. So that's insane. So if you want to know how I found these cards and ones that I'm looking to pick up, what I do is I find something that I like collecting, and 151, let's do 151 SIRs, and that's going to be sold ones. So here's one that is on my list today, the Zapdos EX SIR Special Illustration Wear. And then I take it over to Collector just to make sure that it's a good buy. Like, I don't want to buy at insane highs in the market. I'm really trying to find ones that are kind of lower on the market as far as where it's going. This one is actually on the high end, so 115, like it was what is this, 130, and then now down to 115. What I'm gonna do is send in an offer here, and don't be afraid to send in offers. Like, it doesn't bother me if somebody ever sends me an offer in there, but I put most of my stuff on bid. That's how you find it. So you go and you try to find ones, and it's always a risk. This is what I do, guys, and I've been very successful with it. Here's one. Let me show you one of my favorite cards that I think if you can put a little bit of money into it, it would be worth buying. So this is a Japanese version. I'm not going into Japanese right now, but $394, I think that is the high end for this card. We don't want to do that. That's why collectors are great. You want to always backtrack it. Where's it? Embryon. So right now it says 322. It was at a high of I remember when this was 678, 500, 400. So this is actually coming back down here, guys. This is a solid steal, because if you can get this in a PSA 10 or a BGS 10, 947, doesn't even have a Black Label one. So as a Black Label collector myself, this would be one that I'm just like, oh my gosh. I'm going to do the Mewtwo next. I love this card. I've never been able to pull it. One of my favorite cards from Crown Zenith, Mewtwo Crown Zenith 92. Is that the, yeah, that's perfect. We got some great cards right here. Let's check this out. Mewtwo. Check this out, guys. Mewtwo V-Star. I guess this is actually at the higher end. 239, 239. That can't be right. Then what are we looking at over here? Are these Japanese versions or? Huh. But yeah, so you can find some good deals. I wonder what's up with this one. This one seems way too low. $78. So this is one thing you got to beware. I would not buy from this guy at all. He has 0 reviews and he has 6 available. So we're going to stay away from that. So just be careful, watching out for this one. Seems more accurate right here. 175. Yeah, this is perfect. You know that you're going to be getting a near mid card. So this is about right. I would send him an offer on this one. So just be careful with this one. You can see how it looks a little bit different on here too. It's hard, but like you can also take a picture of this in ChatGPT and be like, hey, what does this look? And ChatGPT is usually pretty good at finding discrepancies. And also you gotta just, trust your eye as well. Okay, guys, that's how I actually make money flipping Pokemon cards. That's step-by-step process. I will either find sets that I find interesting, watch my videos on my ranking videos of where cards are ranking, because that's just my opinion. That's from Discords, what I read online, other YouTube videos that I see people make. Obviously, there's going to be differentiating opinions on different things. And my kids like different Pokemon as well. But also, at the end of the day, make sure it's a Pokemon card you wouldn't mind having in your collection as well. And so any duplicates I send in, SIRs, illustration rares, I'll even send some comments in for my personal collection, but collect all the Pokemon, guys. If you like this video and you want me to show you other cards that I'm investing in, some of these cards I may not even sell, but if they're duplicates, I will, just to continue to bring income in for the YouTube videos. But I think it's a great BGS is where I'm going, and I would highly recommend that you guys do that. But you guys do what you want, collect all the Pokemon. If you want other videos like this, investment videos, let me know in the comments. I'll see you next time. Peace. I'm out.